Oh, there's. I already had it in a character sheet for. What the hell? Why isn't it showing up? I need to record too. Audacity is not opening. There it is. Okay.
I just got to
Record.
skim my character sheet and refresh myself on what I am.
Yeah, I have no idea what my character can do.
You are. Oh wait, I guess I can't see your character sheet, or can I? I can see your character sheet for some reason. Um,
Test.
You're Tigger, the hopping cat person.
yeah, you're.
Oh yeah, but like,
You've got
what abilities
a
do I have?
rapier, a dagger. You can do sneak attacks. Um, dark vision, feline agility. You have cat claws, which aren't as good as your dagger. Um,
B1, B2,
you have
B3.
cunning action. Your quick thinking and agility allow you to move and act quickly. You can take a bonus action on each of your turns in combat. This action can be used only to take the dash, disengage, or hide. You're a level 2 rogue, um, but you're also a cat person. So let's see, fancy footwork. Uh, during your turn, if you make a melee attack against a creature, that creature can't make opportunity attacks against you. That's cool.
Keep talking.
Rakish audacity. Your confidence propels you into battle. You can give yourself a bonus to your initiative rolls equal to your charisma modifier. You also gain an additional way to use sneak attack. You don't need advantage to use the attack roll to use your sneak attack against a creature if you are within 5 feet of it, and no other creatures are within 5 feet of it, and you don't currently have disadvantage. So, yeah, that kind of is more or less what a rogue does anyway. Yeah, honestly, I've thought of like switching, start like start using D&D Beyond for my character sheets just because you can have that on the app on your phone. But the only issue with D&D Beyond, it's a lot easier to do custom stuff on Roll20 because D&D Beyond wants you to pay for every tiny little thing.
Test.
Test.
Oh, play.
Test.
Now recording.
Unfortunately, I was thinking of using D&D Beyond for the next D&D campaign I do, but I thought it had the ability to create custom classes, which is what I would need for that, and it doesn't.
Okay,
Uh,
I think I got Audacity figured out now.
so for the thing on the world we built, I think I am gonna go with the D20 modern just because it has what I'm looking for. Basically, it's fifth edition D&D. It's just the classes. It'll be a few. They're all custom classes, but they're very similar to existing classes. They're just more towards like guns and modern stuff. Um, and it's just a reboot of or an update of the previous modern version of D&D, which was really fun to play. Mostly, I couldn't find a system that I really liked for it, but
Okay,
I planned on
Bill.
doing D&D anyway.
Bill. So since this is your daughter now, you tell me which one of these you like better.
All right.
And what level are we? Oh, we're level 3. That's right. I don't think Tigger is leveled up. No, he is. Okay. I feel like there should be something. Maybe that's what this rakish thing is. Where's my player's handbook? I feel like your character sheet.
No, Rakish Audacity is just a rogue subclass maneuver.
Okay, good. Then that means he's level 3 because you choose your subclass at level 3.
Bill, it's
Uh,
it's in Discord.
oh, okay. I'm in the wrong thing then. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Then in that
Get out of the way, guitar.
Okay. You're making things difficult now. I want to start off with one, but eventually I want to work up to two, because that just looks badass. Raise myself a little warrior woman.
Yeah. I need to organize it so I don't have to dig every time I want to do this.
Right back.
Okay, he must have picked a subtype from one of the other books.
Also, I sent your PC in the chat. If you want to look at it. It says that CPU doesn't have a cooler. I'll just find another one that does, but it's going to be the same one because mine came with one. But that's everything else, and that would play anything you want.
And this
Okay.
purchasable from Best Buy.
It should be. It says Prime, but you should be able to get all the parts from Best Buy. If not, then Amazon.
You could also go down to Micro Center. They've actually done a lot in the last couple of years to really bring it back to a modernized store.
I mean, I would
Kind of
need
like
somebody to help.
an hour and a half.
I would need someone to help me put all this together.
I'll put it together for you.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know where I live, so.
Yeah.
I'm a little closer.
That's true.
Okay. Yeah, so. Is everybody here?
Mm-hmm.
Is
Bill?
Billion.
Yes.
Jeez.
You ready?
My name is Jeff.
I'll take that as yes. All right, so intro time. Bring this down. Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Realms of Rothgar, brought to you by the fuck is it called again?
Integrated
Dice Management.
Integrated Dice Management. I will be your D&D for tonight, Frank, and with me is the ever sleepy Jaden.
Yeah, I'm playing what is he called? Uh-oh. I didn't have him up. I am so Lard Brimstone.
Lard
And
Brimstone.
before this session
Brimstone.
started, Jaden swore to all of us that if he fell asleep tonight, he would give us all $20 the next time he saw us.
I did not say that.
He 100% did.
I remember it that way too. So
We'll have to talk about this later.
Witnesses. I've got witnesses. That's all I'm saying.
Also with us tonight is the ever interrupting Bill.
What's up, all you bitches? I love you all so much. What's going on? I'm going to be playing Dr. Valerie Anders, and I've got a daughter.
That is correct. Also played by Bill.
Oh, am I also playing Tina?
Well, I mean...
Hi, everybody. I'm Bill. Yeah, you might have just been talking to Bill, but this is Bill. And I'm going to be playing as Tina tonight. I can't do kid voice. I'm very sorry.
Under circumstances where Tina might necessarily be or Tina will have to be used as like a playable character or anything like that. I have her as under your control. I haven't got
Epic. And
so.
going forward, she's gonna kind of sound like that lady from Kung Fu Hustle, but only if you watch the English dub version. And she's gonna be constantly saying "my ass."
Well, more than likely, I'll be voicing her in situations where she's conversing. But I'm just saying, like,
Well,
if
I mean,
battle or something else occurs, because she's so attached to you, you have her control.
yeah, if you want to kill my fun, Frank, but whatever. I guess it's okay. I guess.
Also with me tonight is Hayden. Maybe. There he is. And Hayden, you'll be playing what
I'll be
today?
playing Tigger. Sorry, I was walking out of my hotel room. Currently in Utah.
Apparently he's in Utah.
Utah's
And
pretty.
last but definitely
Raining
not
here.
least,
Very cold, right?
it's cold.
Wait, isn't Utah like mostly desert? Where are you at where it's cold? It's the middle of July.
I'm in Utah Valley. I'm in Provo.
Provo. It is right next to a mountain. I've been there once.
Well, I guess actually, if the spots right by mountains do actually get pretty cold. Never mind.
And last but
God
certainly
damn.
not least is our forever DM, Ron.
Hey, I'm Ron,
As-
and I'm not
As a player.
today. And yeah, and I'm playing Tarun. Last name still redacted.
Now, y'all might be wondering what Tarun's last name is, but Ron literally just told you. The last name is literally redacted.
Yes, that is the case.
Like Tarun comes from the family of redacted.
As far as she knows, that could very well be possible.
So, quick session recap. We somehow, someway have lost the recording audio for our last game session, or at least I don't have it, nor I think does Ron.
We called that session 7, and wait, I do have it.
You have the recording for it?
Looks like it. I have one dated session 7.
Do you have session 6 as well?
Yes. The only one I don't. So mine start, I think, at 2. I have a 2.
I've got 3 and
3.
5.
I have a 4, 5. Another 4 for some reason. 6 and a 7. Yeah, I think I've got them. I just don't have the first one because I wasn't there for that.
Well, everybody had their own version of a session.
Well,
0/session 1.
That's the thing. I called session 2 my session because I was the second person to go. I think. I don't know. Maybe I didn't.
That's right.
Either that or I didn't record my session. I don't know.
Wow. All right, so we do have session 7. I was a Dingleberry and did not record the first 3 with Jaden, Hayden, and Bill. So that's my fault, and we'll probably try to get together at one point and maybe do a recap of our session 0s or session 1s. That being said, that doesn't matter. So, a recap from the last session. We have already defeated the zombies, or the crab-headed zombies, that were attacking the town, with the help of Bill's character praying to the Raven God. After that, we all went and looted the town of as many valuables as we could find, primarily in the richer district, wherein we found some interesting, slightly off magical items. Then after that, the next session would be the one where we decided to break into the Slave Traders Guild, or not break into, but go into the Slave Traders Guild and try to free Tina and all the other slaves in the city. And that's all I remember from that session. So if anybody else has anything to say about it.
We basically convinced the only employee left there to walk out and be like, "We're probably gonna burn this fucking place to the ground," and they just walked the fuck out and basically were like, "Hey, this is only a temporary job for me. Okay, I gotta head out." And we're like, "Bet." And then we ended up burning all the slave contracts and all the equipment needed to make new slave contracts, but then we did not burn the actual slaves guild. And now we have both a house and an office.
I thought y'all decided to burn down the building.
We decided that's what we should do, but we didn't actually do it yet.
That's right. Okay. All right. So y'all do own a home now. It was gifted to you by the mayor, who is now Ferrule. As y'all remember, the leader of this town was decided through bloodlines, but they were called mayor, not king or prince or anything like that. Ferrule's father was murdered, I think. Is that right? Yes. Ferrule. No, I'm sorry. Ferrule wasn't like next in line. His dad was murdered, but also was a large quantity of other people in town. Due to Mr. Biggs being the evil person he was. But we came to find out he was actually being controlled by somebody by the name of. Where's my folder?
The counselor.
The counselor, yes. Sorry, it's been like at least 2 months since we played, I feel like.
That's being very generous. That's being very generous with it because 2 months ago I was not playing for a long time because I had been mauled by dogs. It's been easily 4 since the last time we played.
7 was recorded on March 9th, 2022.
March.
Yeah, 4 months.
Yeah.
Holy shit,
Yeah.
I was right.
Good job. So we're a little fuzzy on the details, and because it was kind of last minute, decided to go ahead and play this game today. We're a little bit off, so I have a general understanding of where we're at and what we're doing today. So you all wake up. I'm guessing you're all still in the home that y'all were gifted. Is that right?
We were gifted a home.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
According to my
I
notes,
know. If only real life could be this good.
according to my notes, when you wake up, Eisen, the mentally damaged person that we acquired as our friend, I don't know. He is tending to you while you sleep, and sleeps in your room.
In my bed
Curled
with
up.
me.
Possibly.
Just curled up
Oh,
at the end
yeah.
of the bed, like a dog might.
So am I waking up right now?
Yeah. If you want to like roll initiative and see who wakes up first, yeah.
Oh, that's
we can go
true.
that
That's
way.
true. We can do that.
Okay, hold up. Let me get Tigger's sheet. This is very important.
How do
Do I
I bring
roll
up the?
with advantage as a mom now?
Click and
Hold on,
drag to
I
roll
have-
the dice.
I have to bring up the initiative tracker first. Hold on.
Oops. Okay, I'll redo it. I
I'm
threw it a
trying
little
to-
too hard, so
I'm
I couldn't
trying to
see it.
find
The initiative
Jaden, you're
tracker
fucking up.
also won't work
Sorry.
unless we what's it called? Click on our tokens, I think.
Okay. then
Oh,
we'll-
I can't see my token. I'm like drop
it's
overview.
not. It's not there. Y'all should be hovering over a map right now
Yeah.
of the Shattered Veil.
Correct.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and just roll initiative for the rest of everybody. So Ron 16, Jaden 7, Hayden.
Well, my first roll was for usually it says who that's for. My first roll was for Tigger, actually.
Oops, I did not mean to roll again.
So Tigger got a 16, Tarun got a 19. Surprising.
Okay. So Tarun wakes up first. What does Tarun do?
Tarun,
This is a 5-bedroom house.
Yes.
So I'm guessing each of you, except for
Wait, you have to roll for Hayden.
I did.
You did.
Oh, you did? Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got
he got 16.
You keep up, Jaden. God.
Sorry,
Jesus,
I'm already.
Jaden,
I
I'm
guess
in
I'm already
Utah
falling
and I
asleep.
still know what's going on.
Or falling asleep.
So Tarun wakes up and rolls up out of bed, and the first thing she does is she looks at her weird journal that she has that records her dreams and sees if she dreamed anything weird that she can't remember. Yep, putting you on the spot.
Hold on one second.
She's
Ad lib for a minute.
and when she's not, not looking at that book, after she's done looking at the book, she's gonna like put on her armor, but first she's probably gonna like sharpen the blade at the end of her spear, and oil the wood, so that it stays good and all of that, and she doesn't realize that Lard is gonna wake up, so she also summons his axe to her hands and sharpens the edge of his axe, because she can do that.
Like Thor.
She can summon stuff to her. No, it doesn't fly to her; it just appears. But she can bond with up to 3 weapons, and she bonded with your axe when you were passed out.
Nice.
So she sharpens your axe for you, and then she's gonna look at her dream journal after she puts on her armor. And if she doesn't have any dreams, then she's gonna go and bring your axe and bring the axe back to Lard's room, because unfortunately she can't magically send it back over there.
Do I get a little boost from it being newly sharpened?
I mean, obviously, I think you should get plus 20 to your next attack roll.
Right.
It's up to Frank.
It's +1 sharpened battle axe now.
Awesome.
It will wear off after 6 hours or after the first encounter.
So is spear the same way?
I'm sorry,
the same way.
I didn't mean to roll. I have this 3D rolling turned on, but it rolls every time I click things.
Hayden, by the way,
All right.
I tried to I was gonna create a character real quick on D&D Beyond, so you could just download that. But I would have to buy 2 different books in order to make your class, make your race.
Yeah,
your races.
I had to download D&D Beyond to play with my brother for versus Strahd, the one session. Good God, that was the most awful experience I've ever had.
You didn't like D&D Beyond?
No.
I actually like the app.
I had to keep switching between tabs to like roll and do other things.
That's why multi-monitor setups are nice.
Well,
my phone on an app.
Yeah, D&D Beyond. I mean, on the computer, D&D Beyond's great. On the phone, I have used it once on the phone to play D&D, but I guess in a pinch, it was, helpful. But
Okay, so Ron, after you check your journal, there doesn't seem to be anything new.
Okay.
It's just the same dream that you've been having here recently.
Okay.
The one about well, actually, it's the same one that you saw in a vision when you touched the picture.
Okay.
Was it when you touched the picture, or when you touched the hammer haft?
It was when I touched the hammer haft.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only thing in the journal.
Okay. I think I updated that.
All right. So everybody else wakes up in order as they rolled. What does everybody else do?
My roll was a 16. Was that the next highest?
Yes.
Bill, what's your character's name?
Dr. Valerie.
Valerie. Well, I go to Valerie's room. First, piss right outside of her door, and then open her door and go and stretch out on her bed while obviously clawing her.
I want to point out that as soon as you open up, as soon as you take a piss outside that door, the door opens and a little girl walks out, like rubbing her eyes.
I just like slink right by her.
Contact with you.
I just slink right by her and go and try to curl up with you.
Oh.
Bill, I forget. Do you do magic?
Not yet.
Okay. None of us are wizards or type characters.
No.
Darn. That means none of us have prestidigitation, which has the ability to clean up this pee.
Well, I know a spell I'm getting anyway. But yeah, as soon as you take a piss right outside that door, yeah, little girl opens the door, like rubbing her eyes, makes the most awkward eye contact with you as you slink past.
Yep, but that's what I do.
And then as soon as you stretch out onto the bed, you're going to feel a tiny body climb up on top of you and stretch out and get comfy on top of you. And yeah, my daughter just decided to get on top of you. And now the cat is being catted. How does the cat like it?
Does the daughter start making biscuits on the cat?
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely, she
I'm
does.
making-
Only the
I'm
difference is that
making
she uses an
biscuits on Bill's
actual
birthday.
knife.
Ooh.
And
What?
then my daughter takes the knife that I gave her because long story short, everybody, I'm not going to go in through this, but I'm the best parent in the world. I gave my 8-year-old a knife,
Wow.
and now she's making biscuits on the cat with a knife, while
How
the
do you
cat
make
makes
biscuits
biscuits
with a
on
knife?
me.
It's like a claw.
Just so we're
It's-
clear, making biscuits is just that like massaging thing they do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, except that cats like to extend their claws into what they're making biscuits into.
So she's just stabbing the cat now.
More or less, but if it makes you feel any better, she's doing it very gently.
I'm going to regret this. All right. So next to wake up is
100%, Frank.
Dr. Valerie.
And then all of a sudden, because this is Dr. Valerie's morning routine, she shoots up like the Night of the Living Dead,
Oh.
just and instantly shouts, "Get the fuck off me, cat!"
Give me a strength check, Dr. Valerie.
Can I contest it with
God damn it!
dexterity?
Why does it have to be a strength check? I'm at -1 strength. God fucking damn it!
Bill, can you
Cocksucking
try moving
motherfucker.
your mic a little bit away from your mouth? Trying to see if that'll
How's
help
that?
with the static. It's quieter, but
Is this any better?
if it helps with the static, then
Do it
A little
like
bit.
half in between of what you just did.
How's this?
sounds good.
That's awesome.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right. So with an 11, how much does the cat weigh? Tigger.
How much does my cat weigh?
No, how much do you weigh? I don't think you actually have how much you. Average weight of a tabaxi. What? How much?
Tigger, what? Let's see if he put his weight on here. Hold on.
I don't think I did.
I doubt it. Yeah, nobody ever does. Nope.
200 to
12
250
pounds.
pounds.
Wow. He put 200.
Fat cat.
Well, you're a tabaxi. You're a cat-like humanoid, not a cat.
Yeah, he put 200.
I am definitely not anywhere near that weight. I am a wood elf. I
Yeah.
am
So
small
you
and svelty. I'm
you attempt
140
to
pounds. I put my weight on there.
attempt to jump up out of bed and then just fall immediately back into bed, like under the weight of a small child and a 200-pound tabaxi.
Okay, I'm going to lift my head and see the situation that's going on. I guess technically on me, and just be like, "You both have 5 seconds to get off of me. Otherwise, I'm going to start farting. In 5, 4, 3, 2."
All right. Give me, if you would, Dr. Valerie, give me a Constitution check.
She has to take a poop every morning.
I know. Give me a
Okay,
Constitution
she's-
check.
18.
I mean, does it help if I bury myself into her hair?
So Bill, do you want to shit the bed? Because I was asking so that if you
I
failed, you would
absolutely
shit
am
the
not
bed.
shitting the bed. I just have
Okay.
gas.
Then you are fine. You just fart.
Okay. Do I want to shit the bed? Nobody wants to shit the bed. That's what degens do, Frank.
Just making sure. All right. So
Oh my god, Frank, when was the last time you shit the bed?
like a couple years ago.
Oh my god, Frank! The answer to that question is supposed to be never.
Or like 2. like.
Well,
year
I
or two.
mean, you know, if you get sick enough, like sometimes shit happens.
The answer to the question of when was the last time you Amber Hearded into the bed is supposed to be 0. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's
I'm
that was pretty
sorry.
good.
I'm sorry.
That was
I'm
pretty good.
done.
That's pretty good.
I'm done with the low hanging fruit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just being a shit. I'm sorry. Continue, Frank.
Yeah.
Frank, please.
We're gonna get a cease and desist order from Amber Heard's lawyers.
Hey, I don't know what she's gonna be bitching about. You heard the jury. They said they decided that she was in that they both defamed each other.
Yeah. Anyways, so they Ticker, do you get out of bed after
Wait
you
a minute.
farted on?
I have a boot full of poop in my inventory.
Yeah, we put it in your bag, bro.
Oh my gosh. All right, that's not how I'm gonna wake up. Continue though.
You need to go back and listen to session 7 because
Okay.
Oh yeah, stuff that shit into your inventory.
Oh,
Quite
no.
literally, actually.
I'm pretty sure we actually put that back onto your foot.
Ooh. I hope
I thought that no, I think he was so drunk that he woke up and we were like, "Hey, your shoe fell off," and without asking any follow-up questions,
We didn't do
just
that.
put the shoe on his foot.
We didn't do that because anytime Hayden fell asleep, his character was asleep in game. So unless Hayden woke back up,
He did not.
yeah,
Hayden?
I did.
Jaden. sorry.
Jaden.
Oh,
Sorry, y'all's names sound the same.
Yeah, so you do have a boot full of shit in your inventory. I
Okay.
thought we might have put it back on your foot, but I could
I'm
be
glad y'all
wrong.
didn't. No. I said no.
All right, so over to Lard, whatever the heck your last name is.
All right,
Brimstone?
all right. Brimstone. Yeah.
Oh, it smells like shit. I'm kind of doing a fat bastard here.
You see
I
a
heard it.
very large humanoid at the edge of your bed, like lift its head.
Whoa!
I thought that was me.
Who are you?
I'm Heisen.
Heisen. Heisen
Yes.
Fafu.
You were asleep when we met.
Oh. Here, I'm gonna stop doing that, but I'll do the emotes like that.
Sorry, I don't mean to be so close. What's up? Why are you in my bed?
'Cause you were asleep and somebody had to take care of you.
I if anything, I regenerate when I sleep, so I don't need y'all like all up in my business. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
So-
I needed a place to sleep too.
well, you could have slept like, I don't know, on the floor or like not next to me. I'm like 500-pound dwarf.
I was curled on the end of the bed.
Ooh, like a cat. Excuse me.
It
I
was very.
I had beer
comfortable.
before I went to bed. Damn.
Are you sure? Because you just passed out.
I think.
I think the big, strong lady used you as a hammer one time.
strongly.
It tore in.
Yeah, she did.
Oh.
yeah.
That was a
Yeah.
thing that happened.
She hit a
Ah,
motherfucker with another motherfucker.
I think
Yeah.
I got a knot in my head.
So Jaden, do you do anything particular? Or you just wake up, and just kind of get dressed and ready.
I look for the smell for shit. Like, why does it smell like shit in here? Where's
In
my
your bag,
bag?
you find the smell is emanating from it, and inside it there is a boot full of cat feces.
Oh,
I don't think it was his boot. Was it his boot?
I think
No, it was
Hayden
not his
found a
boot.
boot
And then pooped in it and then brought it with him.
and then put it in.
We need to get a
Uh,
box for this cat.
Fucking cat.
yeah.
Heisen gets up and he goes out the door to go start making breakfast. He's just like, okay, I'm going to go make food. All right, so yeah, y'all y'all are waking up. Nothing in particular. I'm pretty sure y'all decided to stick around for because I asked if y'all wanted to stick around in town for a little while to help rebuild, or if y'all wanted to just continue on the adventure. I'm pretty sure y'all said y'all wanted to stick around and help rebuild a little bit. Is that right?
Yeah, I believe so.
I'm just gonna say
what
that's
we're doing. Yeah.
That's
I'm,
fine.
I'm just gonna say that's what's happening, and this has been like a month or so later, and this is exactly what happens every morning.
Well, yeah, the other thing that happens every morning, you always know that Torun is about to enter a room because I was looking at thaumaturgy, which is, the divine version of prestidigitation. It doesn't have the ability to clean stuff, but something I can do is create sound like the rumble of thunder, and I can also instantaneously cause unlocked doors and windows to fly open or slam shut. So
Wow.
definitely when I walk into the kitchen, you hear the rumble of thunder, and then the door flies open and I walk in.
That would be pretty cool. That's a big entrance.
Oh yeah.
When you walk in, Heisen's at the stove with a pan and a handful of eggs, and he's attempting to make breakfast.
Okay. Wonder what kind of.
Nothing special going on.
I guess Torun will. She's gonna sit down at the table. Good morning, Heisen. This is what's for breakfast today?
Good morning, big lady. I'm making eggs. I found them in a nest outside.
She's fine with that. That sounds normal to her.
All right, Bill, Hayden, Jaden, y'all come downstairs, or y'all just upstairs fucking off?
Remember once a pigeon.
I'm pretty sure when it like pans back to us, I am like screeching around the bedroom as Valerie's trying to cut me with a sword, and I'm like bouncing from the ceiling to the floor to the wall and like all the furniture, and eventually like scramble out like a cat on tile out into the hallway.
And I'm walking out into the hallway,
running, not moving.
and I grab him by the scruff. I'm like,
Give me an
fucking... Oh, okay.
Give me an athletics check.
Athletics.
Can I get a dexterity?
Yeah, do athletics versus dex. Hayden.
Ooh.
Do I have any like better things
Oh, I
besides
guess I have
dex
to
or
roll.
dex?
You've got dex. You've got probably acrobatics. Let's see. What's your acrobatics? Yeah, your acrobatics would be pretty good.
Yeah,
But
as soon
you
as
got
you
an 8.
slide out of my room, like a rope dart just barely misses you and sinks itself. It sinks itself into.
I think I won that.
Yeah, you got
You
an.
did.
Hayden, you got an 8. He got a 22.
Damn.
All right, go ahead, Jaden.
I'm gonna Amber Heard this cat.
You're gonna poop on the cat?
Yeah, I'm gonna poop on the cat. I'm gonna bring him to the toilet. I'm not gonna actually. I'm just gonna I'm gonna give him a what are they called? Like
the toilet.
Swirly.
A swirly, yeah.
There is an outhouse. There is not a functioning toilet.
Oh, that would be really mean.
It's just a hole in the bottom of a
Look,
wood thing.
you've got to
that
shove his
leads to a pit
face,
of poop.
shove his face in the boot, and yell "bad boy," and then throw him into the outhouse.
Okay, yeah. I won't like stick your head into the like actual shit, but I'll put the boot on your head and like kind of strap it a little bit. And then yeah, I'll toss you in the outhouse, but I won't throw you in the toilet. I'll just put you in the room.
So Torun, you see Lard like stomping down the stairs, holding on to Tigger with a boot strapped to his head, just berating this cat. They walk outside, and you hear a door slam, and then Lord walks back inside.
This ought to teach you. I couldn't do that one. Sorry.
Torun says, "Oh, Lord, good morning. I sharpened your axe," and she tosses it to you.
Oh, thank you. All right, I'm gonna stop doing that. I'm losing it.
And then she turns back to Heisen, and she's like, "Yeah, this one time in the Colosseum, a pigeon made a nest, and we managed to get its eggs. They were delicious. We had nothing to cook them, so we had to eat them raw. So I'm looking forward to this."
Heisen walks over and
Oh, gross.
dumps a portion of the eggs onto your plate.
Okay, how raw are
They're-
they?
They are
Or are they burnt?
scrambled, just below the point of when the scrambled is like perfect. So they're slightly runny,
Okay.
like more so than what you consider perfect eggs to be.
All right.
And there is a large portion of shell
Oh,
mixed in there.
he just like threw the eggs in there.
That's
Like
exactly
mixed
what he
them.
did.
Honestly, eggshells probably good for you.
It's good calcium.
It
It's
actually
just
is.
crunchy.
So.
I just don't like the texture.
Yeah, it's
I think there is actually a large
But
portion
lard
of
eats them
minerals that are in
whole,
the
so
cell.
just
if he has a whole egg, I'll eat it.
half a teaspoon
No, it's
of
all
powdered
scrambled.
eggshells contains 400 milligrams of calcium.
Yeah, so calcium.
Yeah.
So Tina runs downstairs. She skips downstairs, giggling, and pulls up a chair next to the table. And she is like, what would we say, like 5 to 7 years old?
She's like 7 or 8, I think.
7 or 8.
I feel like I wrote down that she was 8. Where is that? The note for Bill having a daughter. Oh no, I just said
She
little girl.
So she's been underfed, underloved, and so she's not exactly the tallest girl, but she's definitely been feeling out now that she's been living with y'all for about a month. But she's still relatively short. Let's say she's right at maybe 3 feet, 2.5 to 3 feet tall. And so she kind of walks a chair over to the table, climbs up into it, and sits down and holds like the fork and knife like this, like, and like fork and knife are sitting upright, and she's like, Heisen, egg, and Heisen brings some eggs over and plops it in front of her.
Are her eggs absolutely perfect?
They are just gorgeous, like the most golden brown eggs you have ever
That's
seen.
fucking right. They are. My little girl only gets the best.
Wait, why is this video?
All right, so the only one that's not a part of this little thing downstairs now is Bill. Are your character is she still upstairs?
And Hayden, because he's in the bathroom.
Hayden is outside in the bathroom.
Valerie comes down the stairs like very clearly groggy. If we've lived together for a month, y'all know at this point, Valerie's not a morning person. Probably the closest to bloodthirsty homicide comes in the morning for her. She just kind of slaps her head down on the table, like, "Coffee."
Heisen plunks a carafe of coffee down in the middle of the table and hands out some mugs.
Coffee, huh?
Oh,
nice.
That's fancy for this day.
Like get some coffee.
It's not coffee. It's just really strong tea.
Just not even lifting her head up, Valerie reaches forward, grabs it, instinctually knows where her mug is, misses it like in a swirl pattern, and finally gets it, and then overfills it to the point it's overflowing, and then drags her mug back over to her.
And it's just like spilling all over the place while it's like being dragged on the table.
And then she just lifts her limp head up and just slaps it down on top of the mug.
Shatters it.
And just... No, it doesn't shatter it. Like, it's almost like she's lifting her head off the table, but using a full mug of I guess, really strong tea to do it. And it's just... You'll start to see the liquid line just kind of very slowly start to go down.
It is now a glass mug. All right, Tigger, are you just gonna sit in the outhouse, or are you gonna come back inside?
I am going to go up to Jaden's character's room, and in my cat smeared shit self, just roll all in his bed.
Oh,
perfect.
Nice.
All right, so you clean yourself off on Lard Brimstone's bed. Do you come back and join the group downstairs?
While still smelling of absolute foul shit.
Oh my
All right.
gosh. I'm so sorry. Wait, you shouldn't have any shit on you. I didn't put your face in it or your body in the toilet.
You
I just
put
threw you in the room.
You put
He
the
did.
poop shoe on me.
He
Yeah,
didn't
but
pour
like
it
the
on you.
shoe's
He just
hanging down,
like
it's in the the toe.
he just
where
like
your
put
dogs go.
the shoestrings around your neck. But apparently you collected shit and then
Yeah,
rubbed
no,
it.
he dumped himself in there. He's gonna blame it on me though.
Yeah.
I mean,
All right, so
he
you come
took-
back. You Tigger, you come back downstairs smelling of just complete shit. You look pretty clean though, but there's just a rancid smell about you. And you sit back at the table. I'm assuming.
Uh-huh.
Heisen pulls out, because can openers and cans are a thing right now because it's funny. Pulls out a can of tuna and starts opening it, and then plops it in front of you as well.
Uh-huh. I start eating it, but very loudly. With like
Cats do enjoy
obnoxious
eggs.
count noises.
So y'all sit down and have a pretty normal breakfast for what you've experienced in the last month. Over the last month, y'all have spent time rebuilding, taking care of the damaged buildings. The Ferrule decided to go ahead and gift you the former Slavers Guild's building since it was no longer in use. The Guild Hall, or what used to be the Adventurers Guild Hall, burned down in the attack, and so Ferrule asked y'all to go ahead and host the new Guild Hall in the Guild's stead. It's a pretty nice 71 degrees outside. It's slightly nippy, but it is starting to move into wintertime a little bit. But overall, it's all going to get quite a bit warmer during the day.
Just like Texas
Yeah.
in the fall.
Yeah.
So you all have your all's individual duties that y'all do normally every day to help out with the town. It's pretty much back up into working order, so you don't really have to do much anymore. And so y'all can either go about and do some things, or you can receive a surprise visit from a town inhabitant.
I'll take the surprise visit.
Yeah, it's a surprise visit.
Kind of want to be. I want to be surprised.
Agree.
All right. So y'all kind of disperse. I guess y'all probably go to the guild hall, the new Adventurers Guild Hall, in town. You lock up your homes, and once you arrive, there is a small child sitting on the doorstep.
What is with all these children?
Tina.
A lot of the children survived because they were not old enough to be mind controlled by the mites.
Hello, little one. Did you need something?
He looks back up to you with tears in his eyes, and he says, "I'm sorry, Mister." Shit, you're a dude. You're a chick. I'm sorry. Try it again. I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't know where else to turn. My mama and papa, they're gone.
Gone? How long have they been missing?
I woke up 3 days ago and they just weren't home anymore, and I just thought they would come back, and so I went and played like I always do, and I came back home and there was no food and there was nothing to drink, and I just went to sleep hungry because I thought it was just because the town was in such bad shape they had to do stuff around town, and I haven't eaten in 3 days and I gotta find out. And then just continues to get higher and higher.
I give him one of the vegetables from my inventory. I have one vegetable. It's been in my pocket for however many days it's been since I got it.
What
A
kind of
month.
vegetable?
What vegetable
month.
is it?
It's been a month and a couple days.
Was that it was a vegetable.
It's been in your bag of holding, so technically
Yeah,
it would be preserved.
true. Yeah.
I
Slightly
have
shriveled, but-
rations I could give them.
Oh, not the poop covered rations.
I thought the vegetable was more funny.
They're not poop covered.
Oh wait, no, Jay. I'm sorry. Is it Tigger that has it? No, it's Tarun that has the poop cover
It's
rations.
Tarun that has the poopy rations.
Where am I?
Yeah.
I don't see that on my character sheet. What?
You bought them from Mr. Biggs when you first entered the town.
Oh, the crappy rations. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I think
they.
I've gotten rid of those.
You might have. All right, so he accepts the food gratefully and starts munching on them. He starts to calm down a little bit, and he's like, I don't know what happened. I really don't. But we live in a small house just outside of town, and after all that happened, we came into town to help, and now they're just gone. I don't understand.
Where outside of town was your house that you came from? They may have.
Oops. Whoa, what the hell? Go away. Get off my thing. What the frick? I'm sorry, I'm stuck to a box. There it goes. About 2 miles out of well, not 2 miles. Fuck it, there's miles in this world now. About 2 miles out of town, north along the road.
I
You
only
can't miss
speak
it.
freedom units.
It's 5.73 kilometers north out of town along the North Road.
Oh my God, Frank, shut the fuck up.
I don't know if that's the proper conversion method for kilometers
I
to
only
miles.
speak in freedom units.
Hold on. Let's see. 1 kilometer is 0.6 miles. So in actuality, it's like 3.5 miles roughly, kilometers outside of town, north along the road. Fuck your freedom music units.
Well, then Torun says, All right, is everyone with me or am I by myself?
I don't know. What did everybody else do? Did y'all stay home or did y'all go to the guild?
I mean, I think we all said we wanted to have the random interaction.
All right, so I guess
Okay, so y'all went to the guild.
Torun, looks to the others and says, I think we need to go check out this house and help this kid find his parents.
Are y'all gonna take the kid with you, or are you just gonna leave him there?
I mean, we could get the kid to show us where he used to live. Do you know the way to your old house?
I already have one child. I can't adopt another one right now. I need
Well,
to
we're
wait at
trying to
least
find
2 months.
This kid's actual parents.
Oh, they're dead.
And the moment he starts crying, again, you know that face when cats have and that paw position when they're about to smack the ever living shit out of something.
Yes.
Yeah, that's Tigger right now, up to the kid.
Mommy, Daddy.
Tina's gonna walk up. Tigger is gonna walk up to you, and she's going to pet you behind the ear and just reach for your paw and go like, no, that kitty.
Torun.
And then your hand now smells like ever living shit.
Tina, be sure to wash your hand when you're done.
Tarun, kneels down in front of the kid and she says, the doctor might be right, but we have to check. She's helpful, but she has well, no,
She's a realist.
She does have high charisma, but she is a realist.
Tigger, can you give me a Constitution check?
If they are alive, we'll find them.
Hey Ron, can you roll me a con check?
Oh yeah. Constitution. 13.
I like how Ron is not a DM this round, but he's still DMing slightly.
I
just happen to be able to access your character sheet for some reason, so
I did that.
Okay.
With a 13, Hayden Tigger takes 2 points of damage from infection.
2 points. Okay. 1, 2. Tigger needs a bath.
He does need a bath. So you, I guess y'all are just gonna head out of town.
Yeah.
Okay. So on your way out, you see people kind of wave and smile, greet you. Ferrul sees y'all walking out of town with the small child, or he's about probably 5 to 6 years old. It's a young boy in tow, and he walks over to you, and he goes, "We're all shit. I forgot what Ferrul's accent was. Where are all y'all off? Fuck that shit. That's terrible. Where are y'all off to now? Are y'all leaving us?"
No,
Is this the kid that? Is this the new kid that's saying that?
no.
No. This is Ferrul, the new mayor of town.
Ah, okay.
Ferrul's the person that I was trying to rescue.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, this kid's parents went missing a couple days ago. We're trying to find them.
He looks
Yes,
around.
we're trying to find this child's dead parents.
Bobby.
My God, you whine a lot. We're trying to do you a favor for free. I want to point out.
Ferrul looks at Dr. Valerie, and she looks back to Tarun and kind of motions Tarun off to the side and says, "I don't know what's wrong with that woman, but she doesn't seem to know how to handle a small child."
Tarun,
That's when Tina walks up and get like absolutely 100% like cold dagger shoots like to rule, be like, then grabs my hand with her little hand, and then she pulls out a knife like threateningly, and then we both just kind of walk away.
Every time this kid starts to cry, I about to like smack the kid.
Ferrul looks.
Oh, go ahead.
Ferrul looks back at Dr. Valerie as that all occurs, and looks back to Tarun and says, "I don't know if I should be letting that young child stay with you."
She looks over at Tina and she says, Tarun says it. Tina's fine. She's a tough girl.
Okay. Well, I trust you, my friend. Well, if you're on your way out, could you by chance do me a favor?
Name it.
I have an acquaintance that should still be living outside of town, about maybe 2 miles to the north along the North Road. I haven't seen her in a couple days. Maybe you could tell her that I've been looking for her.
Does she have a name?
Her name's Felicity.
That shouldn't be a problem. We'll tell her.
All right, I appreciate it. And if you see her husband, tell her I said hello. Him.
What's his name?
Jason.
See, I think you had Felicity ready, but Jason you made up.
Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain.
Yeah, we'll let them know.
All right, I appreciate it. And he looks over to the small child that's crying with Tigger like staring daggers at him, and goes, I hope you find your parents."
And Tarun looks at him and says, "Don't worry, if they are dead, we'll avenge them."
And the moment he starts crying again, I smack him.
Ron, I love you so goddamn much. You fucking beautiful bastard, you. Oh my God.
Can I do investigation roll to see if there's a bird bath anywhere near here?
Yeah, roll me either perception or investigation.
Whichever one's better.
Yeah.
Oh, perception or investigation. Okay. Perception is 1, investigation is 3. Okay. Click the wrong thing. 15.
Yeah, so you do know that in the front of the town there was a fountain. That was a pretty large fountain you could easily probably swim in if you wanted to.
Okay, well, I head off there and take a bath in there. After smacking the child, I run off.
Meanwhile, Tarun, she kneels in front of the child and says, "Here, play with this," and hands the kid a great axe, plus temporarily +1 great axe. Lard, your back suddenly feels lighter. I had one just like it when I was a kid. And then she gets like this weird like glazed look, and she's like, I think, and then gets up. And now the kid has Lard's great axe.
Let's see, let's see, the great axe probably. So like he stands there for a couple seconds with his knees shaking, and then he collapses under
To
the
use
weight
Santa, holiday personality for Alexa and unlock hundreds of other
Shut up,
features.
Alexa.
Fuck you, Alexa.
I didn't say anything about her name.
Someone look up porn
Thanks
real
for
quick
letting
on
me know,
Lex.
Stop!
so I can learn
Shut
from
the
my
fuck
mistakes.
Alexa,
this.
look up Pornhub.
I muted it.
God damn it.
Yeah, so this child, which y'all still haven't asked his name yet.
Oh,
Like,
little boy, what's your name?
and my name is Jackson, and then collapses underneath the weight of the great axe.
Maybe it's too big, and she takes the axe from him and hands it back to Lard.
Lard, you just got your axe back.
Thank you. And then I'm like,
Um,
wow.
So, y'all, I guess we'll now leave the town.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
On your way out, Lard, you happen to glance over at the tavern. That was pretty close by, and there is a very voluptuous dwarf maiden that kind of waves coyly at you as you leave.
Hey, mama.
Jesus Christ, that's
I think I'm gonna do his
terrifying.
voice like that. I feel like that.
You want a
piece of this? Hey, baby. Hey, baby.
She looks
you guys.
she looks disgustedly away and then walks back inside the tavern.
Be back.
They always come back.
Since we're leaving the town, Valerie's going to bend down to Tina. Okay, you go hang out with what was the name of the Minotaur and the lady who are running the bar?
They are. Let's see.
Jeremiah is the Minotaur, and the bar is
Yeah.
the winch.
Is Margaret, yeah.
Frog. All right. So Valerie's gonna bend down to Tina and be like, "Since we're leaving town, we've got to go do something. So go and spend some time with Jeremiah and Margaret, and be sure to let them know if anything happens to you. I'm burning their tavern down with them in it."
Okay, mommy. And she skips away.
Did this boy give us like halfway decent directions?
He
Did
just
even
said
give
like
us a physical description?
He said 2 miles north along the road on the left.
So, just so I'm clear, we're looking for some random mommy and daddy, and that's about all the physical description that we have. Is that right?
We've got the boy with it. I guess we'll keep him. I was gonna send him with Tina, but it's like we need him to show us where we're going.
No, he belongs to us now. Valerie is about to get a son, y'all. We're about to make it 2 kids. We're about to open up a goddamn orphanage, I swear.
This kid's about to be abused very regularly, Bill.
Hey, I don't know what you're talking about, okay? There's no abuse going on. There is unwanted orphans that are steadily being raised to fight crime and to fight the mentally ill. Oh my god, I'm raising Robins. Oh my god, this is abuse. Oh well, you know what? Fuck it, call me Batman.
quick question: where is the passive perceptions on the character sheets?
Passive perception is. I don't know if
Yeah.
it's on the
Isn't-
sheet.
It is. It's down at the bottom of skills. If you follow that all the way down, it's just above tool proficiencies and shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there it is. Okay.
Torun is gonna hand. She picks up a rock, and then casts light on it, which lasts for an hour. And she's like, "Here, play with this," and gives it to the boy. And it's a glowing rock.
Wow.
He happily takes it and starts like tossing it up in the air and
Yeah.
making horse noises as he like pretends to gallop it across the land as we all walk along.
Okay.
Because why not? It's a kid.
Yeah.
I hand the kid a knife.
I was gonna make Torun say horses don't glow, but possibly she has memories of glowing horses, so because she comes from a weird place.
Yeah, that you do come from a really weird place, bro.
Okay. Let me pull these up real quick.
Can I sleight of hand to steal the glowing rock from the kid?
You can try.
But this kid is a master of perception. Rolls a
You walk up to the kid and he kind of stares up at you and you just like take it out of his hand.
And then I'm going to kind of underhand toss it up in the air, like expecting him to catch it.
You're attempting to bond with him by playing catch.
Of course, why not? I can't just
Um,
adopt some random kid. I have to play at least one game of catch with him in order to adopt him. That's how the law works, Ron.
So, how much health does an NPC usually have?
One.
Commoner.
It doesn't have to deal damage.
A commoner?
Commoners have let's see, they have 4 hit points. That's an adult commoner, so
So
say
what I'm
2.
hearing, Frank, is that you heard from underhand toss it up in the air for him to catch. You heard I'm gonna bean this kid right between the eyes with a rock.
No, I rolled a d20 to see if you would catch it, and he rolled a 1.
Yes.
So
Perfect.
I'm trying to see if there's a way to not kill him at the moment. Do you have a
knock him unconscious.
Dagger, short sword, rapier, face point? What would a thrown object be? A D4 maybe?
I guess
Improvised.
I guess just a D4 cut in half. I guess. Or
All
does it
right.
improvised thrown like with a rock? Like it's not gonna do like more than 1 or 2 points of damage. I don't think.
So it's a kid. Adult commoners have 4 HP, so kids probably have 2. You did 2 damage. That's a nat 4 on a D4 roll. You knocked the shit out of this kid. He falls over unconscious.
As he's lying there, I'm gonna bend over him and be like, "Wow, my daughter would have caught that."
in
Now I
his
see who the superior
unconscious
child is.
in his unconscious state, you hear.
That's when Tigger comes out of nowhere. Ah, shit.
Smack
In the background.
You're just gonna smacking this kid. Okay, you know what? I'm going to stab myself with my special dagger. Just for the basic damage. I'm gonna go ahead and eat the
Baby.
hit real fast. Let me go ahead and. Okay, I don't
Pretty
need
sure
that.
you can just stab yourself. Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I'm checking for damage because this dagger works very specifically. Okay, so that means I get 3 points of health back. I'll take 6 off of me. God damn it, because I did this. There you go. I took 6 points off, and then I'm going to stab the kid and give him back the 2 points of health.
Oops.
I hope no one's watching this.
What? That's how it works. When you beat a kid with a rock, you have to stab him to make him better. That's how kids work, Hayden. You're clearly have never been around enough kids.
So
Oh, that's
I've got-
not what my lawyer would say.
for those listening along at home,
Oh.
Dr. Valerie has a special item called Fate's Point. It is a modified whip dagger that has the ability to heal half damage it inflicts to a targeted individual. So if he deals 3 damage to an individual, he can heal another individual for half that damage, and so on and so forth. So, all right, you heal the child for 3 points of damage. He wakes
After
up and
stabbing him.
after stabbing him.
Yeah. He wakes up. It's still in him, by the way. He's still stabbed when he wakes up.
So he jolts upright, looks at his chest, and he goes, "Mommy!"
You know, it's my time.
Child, you came to let us know that, and I guess we have to tell you your mother's dead.
Mommy!
Someone do something, otherwise I'm just gonna keep tormenting Frank as a kid.
Torun turns back and says, Valerie, leave the kid alone. We need to find his parents.
You're right. We do need to find the bodies.
Kid, stop crying.
And at that moment, I just bought him again.
He rolls 20 for intimidation.
This
Oh,
kid is going to have so much goddamn trauma.
Does she intimidate him to the point where he stops crying?
He cries like even louder for a couple seconds, and then looks at you, and then just like slowly does that weird sniffle cough thing they do.
She says, "That's better. Now let's go. Show us where your house was."
He points down the road. Y'all have made it maybe 100 or so feet away from the town.
Show us where the last place was you saw your parents alive.
That would be back in town.
He sniffles and then turns back around and points towards town.
We're going to look at their old house. Because maybe they went there.
All right, so
we're let's go.
Y'all continue. Y'all strike down the road after mentally and physically torturing this child. We're all going to hell. So I see 2 miles.
This
So after
kid's
about
the one with the dead parents.
Luckily, you're not saying that out loud.
So what are you going to do with this house, with your house and land, since you own it now, since your parents are dead and all? See, you're going to feel really stupid whenever we find out that your parents aren't dead, just horribly maimed.
Mommy. All right, this is hurting my throat, so we need to stop.
Daddy is, no. Daddy's the one that's horribly maimed. Mommy is still dead. She's still going to be dead, just so you know.
Dr. Valerie, you magically fall underneath a curse. You can no longer speak for the next 10 minutes.
All right.
Ron secretly did that.
So yeah.
Every time Dr. Valerie starts to speak, loud thunder happens. which isn't really helpful, but you know.
So y'all walk down the road for about 45 minutes. No, how long would it take to walk a mile? Let's say 30-45 minutes.
An hour and a half.
Not even.
I don't know.
And if you're walking, are we walking at a comfy pace, or are we just kind of
rolling
about?
You're walking at a pace that a small child like this 5 or 7-year-old child could keep up.
15 to 20 minutes tops.
No,
a mile's
I can run a mile
in 6 minutes.
You can comfortably jog a
Average
middle
human
school
walks at
student,
3 miles an hour.
a sixth grade middle school student can jog a mile comfortably in only 9 minutes.
The average human walks 3 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. So half of an hour. Well, 3/4 of an hour. So 45 minutes. So y'all walk for about 45 minutes down this road.
God, this kid is slow as hell. Tina would have been down there in 20 minutes. God, this kid sucks.
15.
So y'all get to a point where he slows down and stops, and then kind of points off into the woods off to the left-hand side.
We haven't passed.
Are you sure?
We haven't passed the mayor or the mayor for Rule's friend's house yet.
That was also almost exactly 2 miles down the road on the left-hand side.
Okay, so I guess we'll go into the woods where he's pointing.
All right, so y'all go walk into the woods, following a. Huh?
We're going to the left. Also.
Yes, to the left.
Okay, I'm beginning to think maybe his parents are this Felicity and Jason, but Torun's not smart enough to make that connection.
I mean, you know, the mayor didn't make that connection, so.
But he's been out of town for a while. He might not know that there's a child.
That's true. Or, you know, doesn't recognize the child. That's also a possibility.
Valerie turns to the kid. Were your parents' names Jason and
Felicity.
what was the other one?
Felicity.
Felicity.
Where?
I still smack him.
Okay, at this point, like a mugger, I'm going to press him up against a tree and be like, "You're gonna stop crying. You're gonna answer my question right fucking now, you little shit. Was your parents named Jason and Felicity? Answer now, or I cut you."
Their names were Mommy and Daddy.
I'm going to turn back to the rest of the group. Yes, he's useless. We should have left him in town.
He totally should have.
Can you run back to town? Because at this point, I'm just going to keep making you cry, and it's going to be entirely on purpose.
But it's so far, and the woods are so woody. I can't.
Okay, fine. But if we run across anything, I'm leaving you behind.
Hold on, I have to Google something real quick. I gotta double check, make sure I did this right.
Lawn's already getting pretty tired.
But you haven't had any drinks tonight. You can't fall asleep without and be sober.
I think I suffered a brain hemorrhage.
No, just
You are
that
having a
kid did what
brain
how many smacks I
hemotoma.
gave him.
I crash landed on this island.
Why is it spicy?
Why was that so good?
Okay. Sorry, I'm
Because I
back.
actually practiced that voice.
Okay.
So yeah, he points off into the woods and he nods. And he starts like kind of picking up step and kind of child running, but not like sprinting away along this little trail that leads into the woods.
Stay near.
He slows down.
Okay. Torun just follows behind the kid.
All right.
And Valerie's walking not
He's
behind him, but
finally-
more to the
he's-
side of him.
He's finally being like proactive by running down the path, so she's not gonna slow him down.
So this path kind of twists and turns and winds into the brush ahead of you, and for the most part, he stays in eyesight of everybody. But it gets to a point where it seems like he just vanishes into the wood.
Okay.
I
Tarun
throw a
runs for a few
dagger
more
at him.
steps and then slows down and says, Jackson, where are you?
You did not get a response.
Here's the easiest. Valerie's gonna turn to Tarun and be like, "You know how the fastest way to find him is?
A seance.
To go forward?
Nope. Way easy. It's way easier than what all of you said. Your mother died horribly.
Still no response.
He's dead.
I do have a couple sticks of incense and a holy symbol.
Tarun, is it still daylight?
Oh yeah, it's still daylight. It's like maybe 8:30 in the morning.
Tarun is going to see if she can find his tracks with 12.
Oh yeah, you can see them. They're plain as day.
I'm gonna follow them.
And
he's gonna stay with the kid.
Valerie's gonna stay behind Tarun, but is also gonna make that same check looking for a body.
Is that a perception check? No, it's survival.
Theoretically, the tracks will lead to the body.
Yeah, you don't see anything.
So I follow his tracks until I can't do that anymore.
All right, so you follow it for about maybe another 5 minutes into the woods, and then you come across a house. It's in a pretty idealistic clearing. It's a little bit of a farmstead behind the home with, generalized woodworking equipment off to the side. And there's a man out there chopping some wood.
Excuse me, sir, did you see a little boy run by here?
He stands up, kind of stretches his back and looks over, and he goes, "Why, no, sir. I don't believe I have."
You certain
I didn't.
he was about yay big, 2 dead parents.
Is your name? We didn't get his parents' names.
Is your name Jason?
My name is Jason. Yes, I had to double check.
Do you have a son named Jackson?
I did. He's been missing for close to 3 days now.
Well, he was just here. Look, those are his tracks. I just followed those to you.
And he literally just came into
do you
town
point
with
at the tracks?
witnesses.
Yes, she points at the
tracks. And I'm sure
the tracks are
anyone
not there
that
anymore.
will testify that a giant cat man has been slapping the shit out of his cock.
He literally came by with witnesses and told us that you and his mother had been missing for 3 days.
We've been here. Jackson was supposed to be in town playing with his brother.
And you never thought to look for him?
We were preoccupied.
Can I enter my super stealthy mode and go investigate their house?
You sure can.
Tarun, she looks at Valerie and says, "You did see the boy, right?"
Yes, 100%. I was taking great joy in making him cry.
Because sometimes you guys seem to not see. And she's like that, and she points at nothing. Like
what?
Exactly. Okay, but you saw the boy. Okay.
There's a difference between schizophrenic illusions and actual flesh and blood. And flesh and blood cries.
Yeah.
Turin, when you pointed off to the side, you got the glimpse of a small figure off in the woods.
Wait. He's over there, and she goes chasing after him.
Quick, he's got
are
a
we
knife. Kill him.
It's just a
Are we-
skinwalker.
Are we splitting the party, or is just Tarun gonna run off after this?
Well,
This
I already
small
entered my super stealth mode and going towards the house.
Does
I try to run, and then I trip over a big old stick and just face plant into the ground.
do I need to roll stealth for Hayden?
I already did.
Mhm.
Okay.
I mean, no, I
Hayden-
I have a
Hayden-
special ability with my stealth.
Oh, okay.
How much does lard weigh?
500 pounds.
Are you did you just you just ate shit into the ground? Are you still conscious?
I mean, I have a pretty thick skull.
That does not answer my question.
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm not going to do what I was going to do.
Oh.
And I'm like, investigate further or find a child and make him cry.
Hayden, I
I'm
thought
gonna-
we made it a
I'm gonna-
special. Hayden, I thought we made it a special ability of yours. Like we could click and it put it out there
Wait,
for the
what?
super stealth. Because it was like a +6 or something, right?
Yeah, it was something
it-
ridiculous.
I mean,
Is it in his attacks and
It's on
spellcasting?
my character sheet.
stealth says +6, but
Well, he had an ability.
on
I
my
thought
character sheet.
originally.
Frank, it's under tools.
Is it under tools?
Yeah.
That's a weird
The
place where.
super stealth, and because it's a special thing, so it's not regular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, it's +8. So yeah, Hayden, your stealth right now is at a 27.
He's basically invisible.
I rolled a d20 on my side, and I didn't know if it was a +6 or +7, but it was, I guess, +8. So there's a 19 +8, so 27. All right, so Lard Brimstone just fucking face planted into the
Ate
soil.
shit.
Torun, you have sprinted off after the small child-like figure that ran into the woods. Dr. Valerie, what do? You're just gonna stick around and talk to the father some more?
I'm going to also head towards the house, but I'm going to do kind of. Wait, what does this do? I'm going to use Mask of the Wild and just kind of fade into the nearby forests, and then kind of make my way. Then from one, no one else can see me. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of make my way over to his house.
So Jackson's staying there talking to y'all, and then Torun bolts off after something, and you hear, "There, wait, there he is," and then runs off. Lord Brimstone just face plants and is laying there on the ground.
I'm just accepting my fate right now.
Tigger and Dr. Valerie like just vanish. So he's just standing there looking at Lard Brimstone and looking around, and back to Lard Brimstone, and then looks around some more.
And then I finally get up and I'm like, oh. I'm doing it super slowly.
Are you a magician? The other two, they just vanished after you fell, breaking your concentration. You must be a wizard.
Am I a wizard, Harry?
And then I just fall back and pass out.
My name's Jackson.
My name's Jackson.
I thought the kid's name was Jackson. I thought this person's name was Jason.
Wait, yeah, fuck. I'm sorry. My name's Jason.
Oh, it gets
That was a
more confusing if his name is Jackson.
Jackson Jr. No, it's Jason's the dad, Jackson's the son.
Unless we transport it into the future 25 years.
It was just a Floydian slip. Floydian?
I like hit the ground so hard it
Freudian.
pushed the earth
Freudian.
to spin like super fast. Everyone ages.
So, all right. So Jackson, Torun, you want to give us a D20? See if you can chase after and/or capture this child.
Am I doing a certain type of check?
This is basically a small skill challenge.
So like athletics.
Whatever you want to throw at me.
All right. That wasn't very good. All right, even though I have a +5.
So you begin sprinting after the child, and you stumble over a hidden log. But you catch yourself and keep running.
All right.
Tigger, what do you want to do? Tigger, Hayden.
So I'm eating some Californian version of a quesadilla, and it is a wild experience.
Okay.
Tigger
California
finds
version
random.
of a quesadilla over in Utah.
Yeah, so there's like a lot of Californian influences here, and I taste the California influence as they put cilantro and tri-tip steak inside of a quesadilla.
Cilantro and what?
Tri-tip steak.
That sounds delicious.
I mean, it's okay, but like, it's not a quesadilla. You can't call it a quesadilla if it's not a quesadilla.
There's no cheese.
There's like hardly cheese. Like, let me look. I'm in an extremely dark room. There's like barely any cheese melted on the side, so it's more like of a aqua pupusa.
Ah, God, I love pupusa so much.
I like something else that begins with P. Potatoes.
Penis.
Poop.
All right, so Tigger finds a random California-inspired quesadilla and begins chewing on that. And let's call that.
What do I see when I'm sneaking around?
I mean, you could give me an investigation check.
Okay.
You could give me a perception check.
I'll do investigation. 20.
Ooh.
So you see a woman inside the house, kind of pulling the curtain back slightly and peering through. You notice there is what appears to be some sort of what would you call it? Trap door into the crawl space underneath the house, swinging slightly. There is a glint from the trees at a couple locations surrounding the clearing, and not much else. Just a field back behind the house. The house seems to be in somewhat of a disrepaired state because it was sitting abandoned for about 3 months, or no, a month.
I'm gonna go underneath the crawl space.
All right. Underneath the crawl space, well, let's go to the next person. We'll go in the order of everybody waking up this morning. Which would be what? Dr. Valerie's next?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What do you do?
I am sneaking through. Is there is this a two-story building or a one?
This is a 1.5-story split level home with loft bedrooms upstairs.
Okay. I'm going to. Can I climb the side of the house and climb into the window and in the half upstairs thing?
You totally can if you want to give me something for it.
What you want for that? You want acrobatics? I can give you acrobatics.
I'll take acrobatics. I can take acrobatics.
9.
It is. You attempt to climb up the wall and you have some issues. You're making quite a bit of noise. And you can't seem to just get up that wall.
I'm going to also real quick go ahead and put my mask back on. Just like just like put that on, be like, okay, don't want to incriminate myself. Okay. Perfect.
The husband just saw you.
He didn't see me with my mask on though. And if Superman can walk around all fine and dandy, and then just put on some goddamn glasses
it's like
and be
Skyrim.
Clark Kent.
It's like Skyrim, you know, where in or not Skyrim, in Oblivion, the mask that the Thieves Guild gives you, where as long as no one sees you put it on or take it off, they don't realize you're two different people, or you're the same person.
Exactly. See, that's a great
All
point you make.
All
there,
your
Ron.
bounties go to the mask.
Just to let you know, if you do roll down and hit the ground, I am going to like grab you by both your ankles and drag you into the crawl space.
Do it then.
I mean, you haven't fallen.
Say again?
You haven't fallen, so I can't do that.
No, you're right. I haven't fallen yet, but I am going to be like, do you want me to? What do I roll to try to get the rest of the way up? Do I need to roll it again, or do I need to roll something else?
Well, we'll need somebody else for the next roll. So what? Ron went first, I think. Yeah, Ron went first, then Bill. No, I'm sorry. It was Ron, Hayden, Bill, and Lard. What do you do?
Am I up?
I mean, as far as I know, you're still laying on the ground.
Okay, well, I get up and like, I just don't say anything because it was really awkward. I kind of brush myself off and I kind of look at y'all and I'm just like, I kind of look at the ground for a second and I'm like, all right.
All right.
Do you give me a roll of some kind for that, or
For what? To get back up?
I mean, we're doing like basically like a mini skill challenge right now.
Okay.
Everybody so far except you has a designated goal in mind. I
Okay,
think.
well, my goal is to get up after slamming my head into the ground with 500 pounds of force.
I guess give me a strength check then.
Okay. Where is it at? There it is. Ooh.
Wow.
I just shove my hands
What
down.
the
I just
actual
do a
fuck?
spin and just like gracefully.
What's it called? Like a burpee? Whenever they like push up off the
Yeah,
ground. You burpee yourself like up off the ground into
Like I literally I'm just
a
standing.
very heroic looking pose. Okay.
Anyways,
That's Lard. Jason is now looking at you in somewhat of awe.
That's right.
Yep, and we're over
so
to
impressed by your burpee.
You like that?
yeah, over to Tarun.
I liked it.
Tarun.
The child is still sprinting, or well, the childish humanoid figure is still sprinting off into the forest.
Okay, Tarun shouts at the child and says, "Little boy, stop running right now!" For a
Or I will kill you.
Or you'll
like your mother.
The small childish humanoid figure slows down tremendously, but does not stop, and glances back at you.
Does it look like the boy?
Give me a perception check or something similar.
No.
Yeah, it looks you can't tell.
I still think it's the boy then.
Okay. All right. So you're about maybe, let's say, probably 10 to 15 feet out into the woods at this point. Over to who's next? Hayden. Hayden.
I don't know. Is there anything underneath the crawl space?
Give me an investigation.
Oh, okay. Investigation. Nat 20.
You see what appears to be the human remains of 2 adults.
Huh.
Ooh.
Can I tell race, ethnicity, gender, age from the bones?
You nat 20'd that, so yeah, you can tell all that. It looks to be a male and a female. both at about the ages of 25 and 27. They both appear to be human. You can't tell the skin color per se because all you see is the remains.
I don't know. You can tell ethnicity from bones, bro.
Yeah, you can tell. You can 100% tell ethnicity from the shape of a skull.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. They're two human. I don't know. I didn't say that they were any particular. Okay. They're both white.
Racist.
Caucasian or white.
You could. That was your chance to just make up an ethnicity that could be colorblindly and.
Jargon.
And it would have been canon since I rolled
So
a nat
just so
20.
we're clear, these are not orcs.
No, they are human remains. Mind you, Bill, you don't know anything about it because you were attempting to climb the exterior of the building.
Hey, but when Bill finds out, he's gonna have a heyday with this kid.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm going to destroy this kid.
You're gonna
And
like
then I'm
throw
going to-
him
and then
on
I'm going
top.
to Yeah, and then I'm going to adopt him and remind him all the time.
Oh my god.
Hayden, you have so many skills. I'm looking at your sheet. Like so
Yeah,
many
fantastic.
proficient skills.
It's great. So I guess with that knowledge, I go up and check the shiny things in the trees next.
You can also tell that they died pretty horrifically.
Like stabbings or
Do what?
like how died.
A magic blast.
Murdered in as if their skin was pulled off.
Ooh.
Ah, wow.
Who said
And then-
Skinwalker?
Me.
Good call.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe it is a skinwalker. It's just a dog that like acts like a dog until you get close to it, and then it just turns into this beast that just rips you apart. Or even like a deer or something. It could be anything. They're able to like shapeshift.
And it's into anything that has skin.
Mm-hmm.
Whose turn is it?
Well, Hayden just Hayden just did the investigation check.
Yeah.
And found those bodies. So next up, it would be what? Bill?
Yes.
Was
Bill.
I after Hayden? I thought I was after Ron.
You were after.
No, it's Ron, Hayden, Bill, Jaden.
Got it. Okay. Then I'm going to try to climb up the rest of the way.
All right, I'm gonna need something else.
Some kind
I
of.
think you tried acrobatics last time, so give me.
How about an intimidation, and I'll just try to give it the mom stare until like I just kind of levitate up.
Don't think that's gonna work. Let's see, you did acrobatics last time, so I'll take an athletics.
God damn it! I'm -1 in a goddamn strength.
So
That's
you make a second attempt.
God damn you,
And
Frank.
you throw yourself at the wall, full bodily, and bounce off and fall down.
Ouch.
Like you gave it the old college try, and you failed miserably. So
Fuck you, Frank.
you're now laying on the ground. All right. Next up is Jaden.
Well, after just graciously leaping into the air, basically. Well, I mean, I guess I'll go see what Torn went to check and see if she
Go
found
in.
anything.
All right. Give me something.
He needs a,
Like, huh?
a skill of some type.
I am Lord. Yeah.
I don't know if I have anything cool. I could talk about stone cutting, apparently.
So there's some horses in the stables. There is. I'm trying to think of other things that might work for you. You're not very good at many things, are you?
Oh, well, I'm good at a lot of things, but my constitution's actually very high for some reason.
Because you're.
Oh, that's right.
Acrobat, insight, animal handling,
You could try talking to the
performance.
dude.
Yeah, you talk to him. Persuasion, performance,
To the horse?
religion,
No, to the
sleight of hand.
to the Jason guy.
Oh,
I am Lord. Yo.
so
You actually have a +3 in stealth somehow. I'm not sure how that happened.
So I'm so short.
That's not what happens with dwarfs.
Dexterity.
Yeah, your dex is just high.
Funny. Anyways, so yeah, I'll just be like,
So Jason,
he's kind of turning into a Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the Frog here. You know where, are you from around here?
Yes, I was born and raised here.
Wow.
Inside.
Well, I need a roll. Of some
I don't know
kind.
what to say.
Inside it. See if
I mean-
he's lying.
Persuasion.
I'm just gonna
insight,
intimidate him.
Intimidation.
Well, animal handling. I see an animal. Actually, I'm gonna handle Tigger again if I need to.
Tigger
He's
is currently
inside.
he's currently underneath the building.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll just do
You don't
insight
even know where I am. You can't see me.
into his life.
16.
You
And his name is Tigger Tabaxi.
you feel like he isn't being exactly truthful with you.
Oh.
You're pretty sure he has lied for the most of y'all's conversation so far.
Can I intimidate him now?
On your next turn.
Damn it.
Next up, Torun.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my hempen rope that I have, and I'm gonna try to lasso this kid with an athletics check.
Is it currently in lasso shape?
No.
It's pretty easy to tie.
A bonus action, 6 seconds to create a lasso. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All that. All right. So you lasso this child humanoid shape.
I get him?
Yep.
Okay, well then I pull him over to me. Is he a child?
He looks vaguely similar to Jackson, the little boy from town, but he's kind of distorted, as if his skin was a little too tight.
Jackson, I didn't know you were a wizard, but we found your parents. And she's Go ahead.
What?
She's
Go ahead.
she's gonna like wrap the lasso around him, the rope around him a couple of times, and then lead him. I mean, her intent, because will be to lead him prisoner like back to the house, so he can't run away again.
Okay. Yeah. Sure. He's crying, but his crying is more from that of a small child to something a little more
Preachy.
sinister, demonic almost.
Interesting.
Well, Tarun helps those in need, no matter what the personal cost.
Anyways, so he goes.
From across the field, y'all hear a breeze comes by, and y'all hear, your brother's
All right, next up is Hayden. What you doing?
checking out the shiny things in the tree.
All right, give me. Let's see. Tigger. Let's go with a. Investigation, I guess. Wait, no, you already did investigation. What do you think? Insight, nature,
Perception.
maybe.
Or yeah, it's survival. He's got -1 to that. Nature, knowledge, nature, 3.
All right, let's go nature. Damn.
2.
22. So yeah, you slip out from underneath the building and slink over to the trees, climb up, and in the trees you see charms. These charms are made of glass, metal, wood, and they're very interesting wind chime-ish looking things.
What's my religion over history?
Religion is 3 and history is 3.
Probably religion.
Okay. I'll have to do that on the next time around. All right. Next up, Bill.
I just ate shit into a wall, and I am now lying on the ground.
Yep.
The ground is also referred to as terra firma, baby. Anyway,
Dr. Valerie says out into the open.
she is going to say out into the open, I fucking hate when houses are complicated.
Are you intimidating the house?
Yes, 100% yes.
All right, roll
I'm
me
intimidating
intimidation.
the house. Oh, sorry, I hit the wrong thing. Fat fingers.
Yeah, the house
I rolled
just kind of sits
15
there.
on my intimidation.
The house just kind of sits there, shakes a little bit.
That's right. Now I'm going to climb you one more time, and I'm going to make it up into that window. Otherwise, I'm burning you to the ground.
It like kind of trembles.
The house trembles slightly, a little bit more.
Okay,
You know,
I'm
the
gonna
wife
roll
is
this
in there
one more
doing
time.
some jumping jacks.
There.
All right, you actually make it up into the window.
Awesome.
All right, Jaden, your turn.
Yes.
Well, actually, real quick, Bill. Whenever Dr. Valley jumps through the window, the curtains feel a little moist.
How do you mean?
Like, you know how a dog's tongue feels?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Or it kind of feels like you get slapped with a dog's tongue on either side when you jump through the window.
I can't wait until 3 months later when I read the notes and it says Bill jumps through moist curtains into a window after intimidating the house.
It's like kind of rough but wet. It's like wet sandpaper, just like grazes your skin.
Real quick, upon feeling that, can I make a investigation check? Because Bill has a theory about what Valerie just climbed into, and now Bill is scared.
Nope. Now it's Jaden's turn.
God.
Fuck!
It's Monster House.
It's a mimic.
Ooh. The Skinwalker's actually the house.
Roll.
What was I doing?
Wasn't
I was talking to Jackson. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna intimidate him now.
Yeah, Lard.
Like, who are you working for?
I work for the land and my house. I chop the wood and I deliver it to the town. I am a humble man.
Sounds like it.
I work.
Insight.
All right, so next up, Tarun.
Yeah, so Tarun brings the kid back and says, "Look, sir, I have your son."
So as you attempt to drag it into the open, whenever you pull it out into the daylight, where the sun is shining through the leaves, it's hitting this small childlike creature, and it appears as if the skin is actually burning.
Okay, what's
and the demonic screams are getting worse and louder.
Does the guy react
Um,
before Tarun reacts? Like,
so he's facing away. Do you want to give me like a strength check or something to draw this child into the field?
yeah, she doesn't. She thinks he's being a whiny baby right now, so she draws him out into the field. 14.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so Jason is currently talking to Lard, and he does a upper body almost 180-degree turn, legs still facing towards Lard.
You hear like the cracks, just.
Oh, that's fucking nasty.
And you see his eyes kind of grow extremely wide, and he opens his mouth like wider than normal, and
His
a
tongue is, like,
very
long.
demonic screech comes out. All right, next up is Hayden.
Using her bonus action, spear appears in her hand.
Nope. Hayden, your trip.
I'm still doing that roll.
All right, religion check for the, or you want history?
I'm pretty sure I said religion.
Religion, okay. All right, you got a 20. So you know this charm to be one of protection. You're not exactly sure what the maker was trying to protect from what, but you do know that it has something to do with witches and their demonic spells. And I don't know how much I can actually say. Oh, well, I'm sure we probably all know exactly what the fuck's going on at this point. So yeah, you know that it's a charm to try to keep away demons, devils. I'm sorry, demons, witches, and skinwalkers.
Jaden.
What? I know. I just brought in like the worst creature to exist into this world.
To be fair, I already had the idea before we walked into this encounter.
Oh, that's perfect. That's so funny.
I had to get y'all drawn out of the town somehow, some way, and I felt this was a great way to do it.
They're always in the woods.
But yeah,
Everything
so
bad is always in the woods.
Hey, that's you know that it's there to kind of deter those things from either coming or going. As you glance around the perimeter of the perimeter of this open meadow area where the house and small farm is, you can actually see that there's charms placed ever so often along the border of this farmstead.
I take that one and put it around my neck, and then can I see what's going on inside the house or whatever is happening with?
Yeah, you could probably see the field from here. So you see Jason, the adult man, do a upper body 180-degree turn.
You only see the lower body because he's under the house, and so it just looks normal.
Well, no, he climbed up into a tree.
Oh, that's right.
He went across the field to investigate the shiny things in the trees.
That's right.
But yeah, so he sees, Hayden, you see Jason do an upper body 180-degree turn, facing towards where Tarun's coming out of the forest.
Do I have like a crossbow or short bow or anything like that?
Do what?
Do I have what weapons do I have?
Weapons you have. You have a short bow, a rapier, a dagger, and a magic dagger.
With my short bow, would I be able to reach that
Let's
child
see.
thing?
Short bow is what, 60 feet? Yeah, you're probably just on the edge of 60 feet.
Okay. I'll move as close to them as I can. And is there another medallion nearby?
In a tree, like 2 trees down from you, there is.
Okay. I'll tie the medallion around the arrow and shoot it at the skinwalker.
All right. We'll make this roll.
16.
Let's see. Okay. So before we find out what happens there, next person up is who? Bill?
Yes.
Yeah, Bill.
So at this point, would from where I am, would I have also heard the demon thing screaming and screeching?
Yes, you would have heard the start of the. At this point, you probably would have heard the start of the demonic screeching from Jason.
And while Jason is doing that, the other one, the one that like did the upper body full 180 turn, did I see that too?
No, you are inside the building. That's out front of the house.
Oh, I never.
You.
Oh wait, that's right. I am inside. I am inside. I did, in fact, make it inside. Okay, never mind. That is something else. I
You
need to do an
do
investigation real fast.
You do hear from downstairs a low demonic wailing. Well, actually, a semi-high pitched demonic wailing. Just starting. It's not like it's been going on for a while. It's just starting.
Okay. Then because of the feeling of those curtains as they hit me, those flesh curtains, as I came in through the opening, I am going to make a quick investigation check. 13. Not terrible. Very good for Bill.
That does pass. What are you trying to look at? You just trying to get a general idea of what's going on in this house?
Yeah, something ain't right here, and in particular, the feeling, the sound coming from downstairs, the sound coming from outside, and the feeling of things as they touch me just not being right just is throwing me off.
All right. So you look across the room because you're in the upper split level area, and on the opposite side there's another window with some more what at first glance might appear just to be regular curtains, but they seem a little too thick, and they're undulating slightly. If you
They make
look,
flesh sounds like.
if you look above you, the ribs of the interior of the home are slightly more white than you'd expect wood to be. Feeling the boards underneath you, they seem a little more solid than they should be. The furniture looks like regular furniture for the most part. Like the bed
And
looks
you
like
said
a bed.
I'm hearing like a demonic sound coming from downstairs.
Yes.
I'm walking downstairs. But as I walk downstairs, I have Fate's Point in one hand, and I've got the Raven Queen Feather Dagger in the other.
All right. So as you walk down the stairs, the carpet. Did somebody just fart?
Yawning. Sorry, it's starting to get late, and I'm old as fuck, so I fall asleep now.
Same.
I feel you. So yeah, as you're walking down the stairs, the runner, the carpet runner that runs down the middle of the stairs, it feels a little more fleshy than.
Stop it!
It's funny, my sister hates that word too.
Then
it's the thought of like stepping and just
Everything's squishy around you.
What does it
There-
smell like?
there is a.
Like a meat locker.
I mean, it's really not that bad. It's not pleasant, but it's not necessarily unpleasant either. There's a definite scent of meat in the air, but it's not necessarily rotting meat. More like freshly
raw.
killed game.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like raw, like fresh meat. With a hint of lilac and vanilla.
Very specific.
Wait, lilac and vanilla?
Not again.
Why is that one familiar? Are you hitting us with an established cryptid over here, Frank?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh God, that's good. That's Frank's guilty excuse.
No, I honestly have no idea what you're talking about. I just like the smell of lilac and vanilla. So I use
Lilac
that as a-
and gooseberries, I think, is the smell. It is from The Witcher. It's nothing to do with the house monster, but
I thought it was lilac and elderberry.
it might be elderberry. Gooseberry doesn't make any sense. I don't know if there is a gooseberry.
No, I think gooseberry is a thing. I'm not 100%. I need to Google that.
Old Spice thinks dragons smell like sandalwood and vanilla.
True.
Valkyrie from the Thor movie does an Old Spice commercial. It's not very good.
Damn.
All right, so
Is
yeah,
he on
Bill.
is he on a horse?
No, it's her. It's the girl from Thor Ragnarok. The Valkyrie girl.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, her name is just Valkyrie.
Yeah. She's
All right, Bill.
Spice commercial.
As you come down the more than squishy stairs, you can see a figure in the front window or standing in the front of the house, looking out the front window, and that's the creature the person that's screaming demonically from the inside. Over to Jaden.
All right. I know what I'm gonna do.
Jason just did a full
Arrow
upper
attack.
body 180 right in front of you.
So yeah, and immediately I start praying. I'm like, I don't because I already know what's going on here, and I get out my holy symbol.
Are you a cleric?
I have some sort of like devotion to like this god or something.
Oh, okay.
So you are interrupted with an arrow hitting the back of Jason.
I get interrupted by him getting hit.
Well, no, like while
Like
you're chanting,
okay.
Jason gets hit in the back with an arrow.
Damn, that's 10 damage. Is that from Hayden?
That's from Hayden, yeah.
Okay.
But I want to.
Wait, does it hit him in the back or does it hit him in his chest? Because his back is now facing hard.
His back is facing. Okay, so the front of the house is beside Lard to the right. Jason is directly in front of Lard, facing to the left of the house, and Hayden or Tigger is to the right of the home, up in the trees, more towards the front of the house.
It would hit him in the back.
It would hit him in the back.
Unless he shot him in the balls, and then it would hit him in the front.
Right. Hayden, are you aiming for the upper body or the lower body?
Does it matter?
No.
If I say the balls, can that work?
I mean, it hits. It does 10 damage. All right, Jaden. keep
All
going.
right.
I'm gonna get my water skin.
Actually, shouldn't that get a sneak attack bonus?
Yeah.
I imagine so.
Longbows get or shortbows get sneak attack
Yes.
bonus. What's that? Plus 4 1d4.
It's on his attack thingy, plus 1d6.
That's 1d6.
Yeah.
14. Okay. All right. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I'm gonna get my water skin. Is it kind of like a stomach, like a lamb's stomach or something that has like a nozzle on it?
If that's what you want it to be.
Okay, that's what I want.
You
it to
bought
be.
it, so I mean,
Okay,
it is
it's
whatever you bought
basically
it
like
as.
a satchel that has water in it.
Okay.
And I take out my holy symbol, and I get the satchel and squeeze it as hard as I can, and shoot the water through the holy symbol, so it becomes holy water, and then splashes on them, trying to burn them.
All right.
I don't know what to roll for that.
I don't know if
I
that's
think
a
to create holy water, you have to do like a ritual, but I'm not
You
sure.
can roll religion.
True.
You're not exactly attacking him
I am attacking him
with holy water.
with
Or
holy
you're
water.
Attempting to make holy water.
I got a 19.
Hold on.
There's no rules for this. You just got to make it up.
Yeah, I'm just checking to see Skinwalker stats.
Let's see.
There is holy water.
Oh, actually, I'm sorry. He has an immunity to.
So if you make this actual holy water, it does 2d6 radiant damage.
Ooh.
If the target is a fiend or undead.
It's kind of undead.
It is neither.
Well, I don't think there's skinwalkers in the actual D&D lore.
It's
Demons count as fiends if he counts as a demon. Because
hold on, I'm double checking.
The archetype or whatever.
Running ability. Yeah, I'm not seeing. I mean, it's medium monstrosity.
Ah, monstrosity. Okay.
Chaotic evil. So it's not demonic or anything like that.
Oh.
I was just using like
Yeah.
demonic as a
Scripter.
Yeah. He's not an actual.
So I just
demon.
wasted all that.
Yes, very much.
So
So.
now we know he's
Awesome.
demonic.
We'll tell you what. Go ahead and roll me. What's it like? You said it's 2d6. Is
That's apparently holy water deals 2d6 radiant. Yeah.
give me a 1d6, Jaden.
Okay. 2.
All right.
I like
you
singes
see-
his hairs.
Yeah, you see like some steam come off him. It doesn't seem like it did much to him.
He's like, he just gets angry. Well, I'm gonna do action surge.
Fucking
Alright.
gross.
So I can push myself beyond my normal limits for a moment, and I can take an additional action on top of my regular action, and
Alright.
a possible bonus action. So that's just
Alright,
up
do
to what
something.
happens.
Let's see
I
what you got.
am going to, where's my strength? Try to slam my axe into his head.
That would just be an attack with your axe.
Oh, that's awkward. I'll do that. Ooh, which one does more? I have like 3, 4. Actually, I have 4 different axes. This one looks pretty cracked.
So you swing for his head, like you're trying to hit a line drive, and it just skips off the back of his head.
Just like gives him a tiny little cut.
Not even that. Like it furrows his hair a little bit.
Ooh.
You gave him a little bit of a shave.
I gave him a little chop off the top. Damn it. Do I get a bonus action? Probably not. That was terrible.
Yeah. So next up. Oh wait, what was the question, Jade? I'm sorry.
I was saying, do I get a bonus action? I don't know what causes that. It says a possible bonus action.
Sure, why not?
Awesome. So then, since I miss, I'm gonna use the same velocity and do like a little spin and come back for another swing.
I don't think an attack can be used as a bonus action.
Oh,
Bonus action, Ron, rules lawyer.
Bonus bonus actions are things specifically designed as bonus actions. So yeah, an attack isn't technically a bonus action.
okay.
You could take out, equip an item. You could.
I'll equip my
heal yourself
torch.
if you had a potion. Do you take the time to light it on fire too?
Sure.
Okay.
Just go.
I'll say that you can do both of those things. All right, you've got a torch in one hand and an axe in the other. All right, next up is Torun.
All right, Torun is going to she's gonna, throw her oh, she says, "Little boy, something's wrong with your father's been possessed," and she like shoves him behind her, and then throws her crackling spear at him at the twisty man, and that doesn't do well.
It's a magical spear, right?
Yeah.
Repeating attack, spell desk link.
What?
Lard, what was that about?
Oh.
It said show spell description, and I clicked it, and then it did that.
Oh. Can you see that?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so it misses. It just kind of like thunks into the ground at his feet.
Well, it reappears in her hand, and she looks a little embarrassed.
She like puts her hair behind her ear.
You do anything else?
No, because she's standing defensively in front of the smoldering boy.
Okay. All right. Next up is Hayden. Next up is Hayden.
He's
I was
asleep.
just waiting for. No, I was wondering if something else was gonna happen. No, I just keep shooting.
All right. He fires another arrow. And he hits.
Nice.
Okay.
Did
that's
I
all you
get
do.
sneak attack on that?
No. Because we're already in
Oh.
combat at this point.
Don't I? Don't. Oh, never mind.
If you were flanking, like one on either side of Jason, then that you could get a sneak attack bonus. If it's a first attack without being known that you're there, you get a sneak attack bonus. But now that you've already attacked once, well, Ron, what do you say?
Sneak attack. Anytime you have advantage, you always get sneak attack. But also his sneak attack. Hold up. With his rakish thing or whatever. So sneak attack. Anytime you have advantage, you have sneak attack. That's one. He also.
Or every time he makes an attack on an opponent that's not within 5 feet of any of its opponents. Sorry, of any of its allies.
Yeah, roll sneak attack if you are within 5 feet of it and no other creature. So if you're a one-on-one with someone, which he's not. But anytime you would otherwise have advantage, you get sneak attack basically.
He's in a tree. Pretty good advantage.
I'm just pulling up actual the base sneak attack just to double check. To one creature you hit with an attack if you have advantage on the attack roll. So, you know, things that give you advantage are attacking from stealth, flanking, etc. You don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. So
I thought it had to be flanking to get sneak attack bonus.
they took out flanking the mechanic in 5th edition. Like, you get advantage, but for sneak attack you don't need advantage if there's an enemy within 5 feet of it, according to this description, and so their Lard is within 5 feet of it.
Okay, then yeah, sneak attack damage does apply.
Yeah, rogues pretty much always get sneak attack in 5th edition.
Sneak attack damage is what, an extra d6?
Yes.
Okay.
Basically, he gets sneak attack no matter what because of his other thing, because if there's an enemy within 5 feet, he gets sneak attack. And with his other thing, if there's not an enemy within 5 feet, he gets sneak attack. In melee, anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Next up is Bill. Bill.
Seeing the demon thing downstairs, I am going to
Not a demon.
use the demon, not a demon. The skinwalker, not a skinwalker in the house that is not a house. I'm going to throw the business end of Fate's Point into the back of this thing's head.
It is a magical weapon, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
15.
Well, it hits and bounces off.
Piss. That's all I had.
Okay. So next up is Jason. So Jason roars and runs 20 feet to Torun, leaving Lord Brimstone's area. And Lord Brimstone, you can take an attack of opportunity if you'd like.
I would like to.
Lord, yeah.
So I just roll for.
Yeah, just a d20 plus whatever your attack roll.
Okay.
Great axe attack roll.
Whatever hits, I saw that +1.
That does hit.
Okay, and then I
do some
do
damage.
attack. Wait, fuck. Sorry, I didn't even do that.
That would also.
See, this is damage. That's not damage. How do I do damage?
You
press the button that says Great Axe.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so 11.
All right.
And that'll be my 1 + 1.
Oh, that's not right.
It's now extremely dull. I was kidding.
Well, it's until the end of the encounter.
Okay.
All right. So, yeah. So he runs 20 feet to Torun, and Torun, you're inside of the clearing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Since dark vision, shape change. Where the frick is the attacks? No, that's not right. Seriously? Oh, actually, it can take a disengage as a bonus action. So you wouldn't go out and attack. Well, no, he's never mind. Okay. Ron, does a 17 hit?
It does not actually.
Shit. All right. Does a 21 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay. You take 7 slashing damage.
Okay, and I'm gonna use my reaction to do something. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So when he slashes with what's he? Is he just clawing or?
Yes, he's using a claw attack.
So she deflects.
Claws have burst through his fingers.
She deflects the first attack, and then the second attack manages to get through, and then she smacks back with her shield using her thunderous rebuke. The sound of thunder cracks across the field, and he needs to make a dex saving throw or take 2d6 half on a success. Dex saving throw, that would be under spell. DC 14.
What's the rule for if it meets, it beats?
It meets, it beats. So he's gonna take half damage then. 2d.
And how much?
Half. So 3 thunder damage.
Okay.
And I've used that once, so subtract.
All right. Next up is Bill. Have you got you? Bill, you've already gone, right? Yeah. So the next one would be Felicity. I'm sorry, not Felicity. The female skinwalker inside. I'm just using names as placeholders at this point. I don't know where that is. Does anybody have the spell Fear? They can just cast for me.
Compendium. Fear. You project a phantasmal. Okay, wait. Fear. Yeah, project a phantasmal image of a creature's worst fears. Each creature in a 30-foot cone must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or drop whatever it's holding and become frightened for the duration. Duration being up to 1 minute, and it's a concentration. While frightened by this, here, I'll just copy paste. Copy. I don't know what sort of format this is going to turn out in, but yeah.
All right, Bill, give me a wisdom saving throw.
All right. Oh wait, that's just a regular wisdom. Give me a second. I'm trying to figure wisdom save. Wrong thing. It's worse.
What's the DC on it?
It depends on the creature casting it.
Like, is it on the wisdom stat or intelligence stat?
Do you have a stat block for the Skinwalker?
I do.
Does it say, if it says, usually on the stat block it'll say what their casting, their caster level and what their
Oh, okay. Yep, I see it there.
Yeah.
It says spell save DC 16 plus 8 to hit with spell attacks.
So it's DC 16.
Okay. So, Bill, you fail. You are now frightened. You must drop everything you're holding. And while frightened by this spell, a creature must take the dash action and move away from you by the safest available route on each of its turns, unless there is nowhere to move. If the creature ends in turns in a location where it doesn't have line of sight to you, the creature can make a wisdom saving throw. On a successful save, the spell ends for that creature. All right, so yeah, Bill, you have to drop everything you're holding.
It's not my turn yet.
Is that how that works?
Don't I have to do that on my turn?
Creature in a 30
Each creature
must succeed or drop whatever they're holding. So I imagine that happens first, and then on your turn you start running.
Ah, okay.
So you drop everything now, and then on your turn you start running.
So I drop Fate's Point, which is going to become fucking awkward because I'm about to start running and it's just gonna be a knife chasing me.
Isn't it like a necklace or a bracelet?
Weren't you holding
It's
both
like a it's a holy symbol that it's like like a stays like a medallion whenever I'm not like holding it, but it's basically like on a sash that's attaches to my waist. So pretty much,
Gotcha.
yeah, I'm going to start running, and it's going to turn it back from a knife to back to a holy symbol. It's just going to chase after me.
That is true.
Beautiful.
It's funny
Beautiful,
though.
priceless.
All right. Next up is Jackson, and
Thought he just went.
no, that was Jason.
Oh, that's right. There's two of them.
Remember, he's tied up in ropes.
Yeah.
I thought Jacob just went. No, that was Jaden.
So he struggles to get
Jared?
himself free and fails miserably, hurting himself in the process. He rolled a nat 1.
And another breeze comes by. Oh, Tina's so much better than you.
Poor kid.
Let's see. He's got a thing. Hold on.
I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Have fun.
Where's the thing? Oh, there it is. Okay, he turns into a small woodland deer.
Okay.
Because I can't think of anything else small. Maybe he turns into a badger. That's what he does. He turns into a badger. And yeah, that's his turn. So next up is Jaden.
Okay.
At the bottom of the round.
I want to chuck this torch at the. Is it Jax? No, Jason.
Jason.
It's 20 feet. I think I can throw it at him.
Yeah, just give me
Athletic?
Yeah, athletic check. Yeah, you get a good lob on it, and it falls short.
Dang. I'm like, my arm.
Anything else?
I mean, I can't really do anything else, right?
No. Okay. All right, Torian, you're up.
Okay. Does this thing look hurt at all?
I mean, I really can't tell you that.
Torun, you know what?
Is there a such thing in bloodied as in 5e?
Not technically.
No. Okay. He does not look bloodied yet.
Torun is going to, because it's late at night, she's going to bust out her big things. Plus, I haven't gotten to use it yet. Torun, her eyes start to glimmer, and she begins to lift off the ground, now hovering. As electricity courses through her body, I'm having to flavor this more. Not flavor this for Torun versus what it normally is. Normally, it's her eyes glimmer, and she gains incorporeal luminous wings. But for her, it's electricity lifting her off the ground, and her eyes are crackling. And she will now deal extra. She will now deal extra damage. Each turn. This lasts for 1 minute, which is 10 rounds. And she can fly now. And she's going to go ahead and you know what? I'll cast a spell because I haven't done that yet. She also has spells now. No, she's not going to cast this spell. She'll save that spell for now. And then she's going to attack the thing that Jason got with her spear, but she's going to activate her destructive wrath, which lets her just another one-off use. She can instead choose to deal max damage. Well, I'll wait until see if I can hit. I can wait. It says I can change the damage, so she's gonna attack. I'm definitely going to do max damage. So
that hits.
yeah, so max damage would be 1d8, so 16 damage plus 5, so that's 21 plus the extra 3 radiant damage for her flying. So 24 damage. She lifts into the sky and then just blasts this guy with her spear for 20. How much did I say? 16 plus 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 24 damage. All of that's lightning except for the 3 radiant damage, if that matters.
How much is it again?
24 damage.
24 damage. Okay. Wow. All right. So he looks bloodied. He's a little bloody.
And I guess she's not gonna do anything else that round because she used her bonus action for that. The max damage thing is a one-off no action. She's not gonna move. She's staying where she is. So.
So you're floating what 5-10 feet in the air?
Just a few inches off the ground. She's she's hovering, but for all points and purposes, she's not really. She's in the same spot she was before. She just looks more dramatic.
Okay.
And deals extra damage. That was one turn. 9 more turns of floaty.
Okay. All right. I have no way getting past that part. All right. So next up is Hayden. You're still chilling in a tree. Hayden. You still with us? Wow, it is 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah. 11:11.
That's why I decided to bust out my max damage.
Hayden, you awake? Hayden.
He's out.
He's
out.
Is he still in Discord? He is.
Mm-hmm.
He's still in Discord. Okay. So
Might
I
just
guess
be time.
Yeah.
Imagine he would shoot an arrow.
Yeah, I'm
I
assuming
agree.
he would shoot an arrow as well. So he's gonna shoot an arrow. And he misses. All right. Next up is Bill.
Bill's asleep too.
Bill.
Wow, Jaden, you.
Oh, sorry, microwave.
The end. Oh.
Oh, sorry, my mic was up. My bad. That is my bad.
I think that's
Y'all
something
did
about
really
microwave.
catch me though. I had to go.
All right, Bill.
I had to go catch a little caffeine. Yeah, I gotta help her out tomorrow. Shit.
That metabolizes in 6 hours.
I run away because that's all I can do.
That's
You can do a wisdom saving throw.
at the end of his turn.
Oh, at the end of his turn.
Yeah.
Which, how many feet is it to run all the way upstairs? Because I have to dash, according to the spell. So how many feet is it to run upstairs, over to the window, and jump out of it?
Dash is a double movement action. Your movement speed's 30 feet.
I think it's 35 feet. Yeah, it's 70 feet.
You
So
could
am I
probably
make
get.
it, so do I make it all the way outside?
Yeah, you make it through the window. It was probably 30 feet up, then 20 feet to the window, and then I'm not going to count the 10-foot fall to the ground. So you've got like an extra.
So I am affirmatively on the ground, back outside, 20
Yes.
feet away from the house.
Yes.
And
Hold on.
now that I'm out of line of sight, does it just break?
No, you have to make a saving throw if you end out of line of sight.
Valerie, does a 15 hit?
Yes, but why?
As you jump through the window, the window slams down on your leg, and you take 3 damage.
Oh shit. All right. Oh, that's right. And I need to make another wisdom save real quick. Not charisma, damn it. Wisdom. Okay, 18.
All right, you are no longer in fear. That being
Nice.
said, you are hanging by your lapel from the window because Fate's curse, the medallion, is still inside the house.
Fate's point? Yeah.
Fate's point, yeah.
Yeah.
So you are hanging from the window, but you did have like a 10-foot reach on that. So wait, no, isn't it 15 foot? So you're on the
No, it's like
ground.
10.
Is it 10? Okay. So
Yeah, it's 10.
you're like up against the base of the home. Like you're still kind of stuck. All right. Next up is what? Jaden? No, it's Jason, Felicity Jackson.
Lard might fall over asleep sometime soon.
Okay. So
Dr. Valerie
all of
may
us-
also fall over asleep sometimes soon.
all of a sudden, the house begins to shudder and quake as 2 giant arms unfold from the side of the house. And I think we're gonna probably call it a night because it's like 11 o'clock.
All right.
All right.
So we're gonna end on the cliffhanger of arms unfolding from the side of the house.
Oh.
Oh my God, we're in Baba Yaga's house.
You have stumbled across the Mimic's homestead. That is the name of this encounter, by the way. Technically it should be Skinwalker's homestead, but the home is actually a Mimic. So yeah. So that was fun. I appreciate everybody coming out to listen. Tune in next time to the Realms of Rothgar, brought to you by Integrated Dice Management. I have been your somewhat fumbling DM, Frank. With me, I had Hayden, who is still asleep. I also had the one that always falls asleep first, Jaden.
Yep, not asleep. Look at me.
Yay.
Yay!
So proud of you.
Good job.
Thank you. I just want to thank the what do they call it? The whenever they're like
All
Okay.
little people. The Academy.
no. The Academy.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Next we've got Bill, the ever fearful Dr. Valerie.
I am afraid of one of my patients, and I am not ashamed to admit it.
And last but definitely not least, our forever DM, fucking whatever his name is, Ron.
Yep.
How could you forget? He's only your brother-in-law.
I'm Ron. I played Torun. You can find me on Twitter at Verilion1 and on. I don't know if this ever gets released. This might be Patreon and/or its own podcast, but you can also find me at Houston After Dark as the storyteller.
I doubt this will be its own thing. This is probably Patreon or just filler stuff, honestly, at this point.
Or just us dicking around. Y'all want to listen to a lot more of us just dicking around?
I am uploading it all to YouTube so that we can actually listen to it.
We will probably have a link somewheres on something.
Yeah.
To all the wacky shenanigans of.
And technically, all of the YouTubes, all this unedited stuff, it's listed as public. I have no views, but anyone could view it.
You've got like 7 views on each of the videos, and that's just all of us.
That's mostly me, probably.
I've watched most of them. At least the Houston After Dark ones.
It's very riveting to watch it. That's for sure.
Well, I mean, maybe listen to it.
It's an image of Houston at night after dark.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'll have to grab those other those other sessions from you, Ron.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
I could
yeah,
get
I
some
was-
drone footage of Houston at night.
You could.
Oh, that would be cool.
That'd be cool.
just
Don't-
hour
just don't
long,
get got by an owl.
Right. Or
just
an eagle.
hour-long
Just
videos,
strip it out of the air.
hour-long videos of downtown Houston After
I don't know
Dark.
if I can get an hour long, but I can get it to where it look good in a loop.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be pretty cool.
I'll do it.
Do you have one of those like sports model drones, or is it one of those like?
I'm gonna turn off the recording now.
It is
Okay, I was Frank.
DJI Mavic 2.
I don't know if I said that part. Y'all, everybody
yeah.
have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm just turning off the recording so I can start uploading.
That was terrible.
I'm